Hello, this is Minitel Rose, and today I want to talk about how much I regret violence in video games. And I want to assure you that in this video I've tried to harm as few tanks as I could. And basically this is a guide on how to win without shooting, or at least shooting as few times as possible. So here we start with a game that's on Oasis Palm, and I just try to spot as many people as possible and to split the red team. By spotting people, I want my team to pay attention and focus, and by splitting the red team, I want to make sure that my team meets 5 against 1 or 5 against 2, because if they're 5 against 3 they're gonna lose. So here I'm followed by 3 red guys, and I want to keep them with me as much as possible. And so I'll be running around and trying to escape, and you see Alecto's coming, and now he's isolated, so it's time to come back. And sorry, Alecto, I shouldn't have shot. I apologize. Usually KV1 is a problem, but here he's hiding, so it's good for my team. They have time to kill them one by one. You can see there are 6 against 2. This is a very good situation. And Alecto doesn't want to give up, and I'm driving and looking behind me all the time, behind my shoulder. And here I make another mistake. Really sorry. I know it hurts. Yeah. So anyway, he dies, and then my team is really far, and we still have 2 red people capping, and they might win. So I want to make sure they stay lit and that they stay visible. So see, the KV1 is taking his share, but he's a tough guy, so I want to encourage my team, so I remove this car in front of me in a minute. Yeah, I decided he should die faster. And then look, this guy Stuart is like he wants to commit suicide or something, you know. He could have died. Crazy green team. So here's my job, is just to keep them lit and interested in the game. And at that point I shoot HE because, you know, it's hard not to shoot. You really feel like shooting, but you don't want to hurt someone, so HE is good for that. Anyway, it's game over at this point, and thank you for participating, green team and red team. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, and we can see the red team appeared one by one in front of 6 guys and couldn't do much before they died. It's much better spread amongst the green team, the damage. For my part, I spotted 4 and received a few shots, and basically game was over. So again, the point of this video is to show you that no violence is needed. You don't even need a gun. The only thing you need is to split the red team and make sure your green team is always superior in force and gun and armor power than the red team they're facing. So this is what we're going to try again in this video. Usually people go left and spot and trade few shots and everything. I will do something completely different. I wanted to go middle, and then I thought, no, let's go left. And I really intend to spot everyone and see what's happening. So here I spotted 2. Most people would turn back. No, I just want to spot 7. So here 2 more, and there 2 more, and it's good enough. Let's bail out, and I made I escaped 2 shots and came out completely unscathed, and look at these. So you have to drive a little bit, you know, looking backwards, which sometimes create accident, but okay. Anyway, my team is against 2, but they didn't concentrate, so I want to make sure the red team doesn't coordinate and regroup. So I'm just gonna go back into the fire, and you'll see it's pretty hectic again. So here, hi, look at me, Stug, turn back, don't shoot my friends. Okay, and I think it's time to go again. And I still don't have any damage taken at this point, you know. So narrow focus, they're against 3. Oh, my team can lose against 3, so I want to disturb this KV1 and prevent him from shooting my team. You see I bounced another shot. The ELC is quite invincible, it doesn't need a gun really. So here, KV1, look at me, okay? You don't shoot my team, and I want you to turn your armor so my team can make damage to you. And which, see, is happening. Yeah, because I want to give my team the best conditions. And so T-34, I shoot HE, I don't want him to move. I want my team to kill him. Okay, so next in line is the Stuk, and Stuk, I don't want you to shoot my team, so you're not allowed to move. And he doesn't have a repair kit or something? Red, you're so cute. And so I'll just try to be a pain for him and prevent him from doing any damage, which I think I've done all game. And here, you're not allowed to move, okay? Not allowed to move. You're not allowed to shoot or aim or do anything. Here, no tracks. And basically at this point I think the game is won, because yeah, they all died. Sad, but at least I didn't shoot much, so it's not my fault. So here there was there was another game. We'll check the result the scoreboard in a minute, and we'll detail some pretty interesting facts. Okay, victory, middle 3, and I only shot 1 time. Oh, twice? I actually shot twice. And that's still middle 3. It tells you how easy it's to ace this tank. Let's check a few interesting bits. I spotted 7 tanks, did assisted damage to pretty much each of them, and it's most importantly it's the experience board that we're gonna see. It's interesting that I made 100 experience for damage, and half of these for assisting damage, and pretty much the double for active actions. So my advice when you're trying to ace a tank is to, of course, make as much damage as possible, but also everything else, because here it's like 2.5 the experience received for damage. And that's what got me the middle 3. With just basically 2 shots. Let's go back and take a close look at the beginning of the game. I want to detail, you know, this crazy set of actions. As mentioned, most people go left. I decided to go center and then change my opinion to go next to the base. I just wanted to test and, you know, see what's gonna happen. You can see as I'm approaching, I wanted to go right again, and then I decide last minute to turn left, and at this point I spotted 2 red tanks already. Most people would turn back, but my goal is really to spot 7 guys. So I'm ready to continue and just pop under their nose, and then, you know, decide what to do when I'm in the middle of them. So here we go. Turn right in the corner. I know they haven't seen me, and just keep low profile below the small mount in front of me, and then when I pop the just jump over, you know, the small bush, and you see how close they are before we can finally spot each other. They're completely crazy. See that reaction time? Yep, guy, you missed. I'm just way too close and way too fast, and this is pretty amazing tank. At this point I'm decided already to go towards the Stuk and avoid the A20 by staying as close to him as possible. And you'll notice I shot because it's early in the game. I'm not sure if we are going to lead, and so maybe I take some advancing damage. So I turn right and decide to be shot by the Stuk, who luckily only shoots the rear of my tracks, which are hanging back of my tank. And I choose to turn right because I only expose myself to Stuk, and if I turn left I expose myself to 4 tanks, so this is the quickest escape route. And also if I go in the middle, usually they kind of shot at each other and cannot turn enough. So here is the quick escape, and I cling to my left now, so they're behind the walls, and you can see 4 of them are trying to shoot me down. So this Chiha KV1 Stuk and the A20. I stay to the left and I drive with, looking over my shoulder because I know they're aiming, and here I need to turn right for my escape, and you can see KV1 is, has an opportunity which he doesn't take. The most important part though to notice right now is on the left of the screen are 2 red tanks, on the right of the screen are 4 red tanks plus 1 that's hidden. And so if you look at the mini-map, there are 5 green tanks facing 2, and this is actually how we won that game. And this was my intent, is to keep them completely split and have my team superior luckily. So at this point in fact the game is won. I want to check this next game with you. This is Rockfield, and I'm gonna do maybe just about the same thing. So it's not suited for every map, so I'm still trying the best I can to apply this technique. So let's check it. I run straight into red spawn again, and I'm inventing my way as I'm moving. So here I try to light them and then try to have them focus on me and then move back. If I take a shot or 2, it's okay. I still try to stay to my right, and then I thought of capping, but in the beginning I don't know how the game is gonna turn, so I decide to play safe and escape. But sometimes I cap, and I cap until I make sure that the entire red team is down into the pit, because actually this map you really don't want to go in the middle, but you want your enemies to go in the middle. So that's what I did, and I attracted 2 of them in the middle, and if they die, the faster they die and the faster we win. So again, I'm not decided on shooting much. I'm gonna control the game in my bush, making sure the red team isn't as split as I hoped for, but those that are down in the pit, they're gonna die. And so by staying in the bush, I just want to control the damage, that we're making enough damage that we keep the advance. As you see, some green started dying, especially because they went down there, which they shouldn't do. Here I just want to control the advance that we got, and that the red team doesn't come back. So here I think at this point the game is won. I feel safe, and so I just want to have another bit of fun and brawl. Here you never know. Look, they're already coming back. This is really, I don't know, green teams. At this point I started to be scared again that we may lose, so I just want to control again. But I'm alright, and then I think it's impossible to lose at this point, so I just want to have fun. And I want to keep that VK locked, because obviously he's a nab, so he's not going to survive that game. Here, HE. And I don't understand why this T-34 comes and he really wants to push me and have the kill. I was sort of angry, but You know, I check he made 5 kills, and then I see in the scoreboard the T-34 made the game of his life. You know, 2000 damage, 5 kills. I understand why he's so excited now, but anyway, I just try to provoke the red into making some mistake and then control the rest of the game. And now we can see the exact same game gone wrong. So let's check this. First thing that occurs is they say hi, and first mistake, don't text and drive. Oh my, no. And you know, it might seem like nothing, but it's actually where I lost this game is exactly right now, because now I'm late in the schedule, and then when I pop up they already moved, and I'm like no, and I don't want to ram him because I lose half of my health, so I don't control my trajectory, and I get stuck, and he shot and rammed me and then chases me, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lose him, but no, at this point I already lost most of my health. I'm like, no, get away from me, and I'm trying to zigzag through every obstacle I can, so I escape and save my health, and it doesn't want to lose. Come on. And you know what's the worst at this point? Who got down in the middle? My team. No, it's completely crazy, and I think I've lost, and then I shot and miss, and then I slide and lose all my speed, and the guy is still on my trail. This is completely crazy. This is a nightmare at this point. I'm thinking, why, you know, why is everything failing like this? So I managed to, you know, get a bit of fresh air right now. I am gonna kill this guy who's isolated. Yeah. But my team is completely destroyed right now. I can tell there are 3 in the middle. They're gonna die in a second or 2. So at least 1 red guy, and then 2 greens are dead. He's my chaser. I miss another shot. I'm completely angry right now because every shot is messed up. And then see that T-28? I don't know, man. So I really want to take revenge and at least kill that guy at, you know, all costs, because he basically costed me the game. And he escapes again, and now he's chasing me. It's a circus, really. At some point, you know, it's fun, but it's frustrating as well. So, and I take another shot. At this point, I'm thinking, do I have still enough health to lose? Another failed shot. I don't understand how I can still, you know, be shot and not be dead at this point. This is crazy. And look, it's 2 against 5, and I really don't get it. At least here, that's for you. Done. Dude, don't mess with me. And I don't know how I can still be shot and don't die, you know? It's crazy. So I want to help the KV-1. I thought maybe I can salvage that game in some way. And I noticed the tank destroyer is how SAU-40 is, but he wants me. He turns the wrong side, and why? And then I have somebody else here. I'm pretty much done for at this point. There's nothing I can do to survive. Even this crazy bounce for 300. So yes, you know, it's heartbreaking. Never underestimate the noobness of your team. And I got congratulations for this guy. He actually PM'd me after the game, and was very courteous. And he says, "I'm sorry, I know I lost you that game," and that's right. He did. He completely, you know, prevented me from doing anything, and then my team, they just all of them went suicide except KV-1, who didn't even leave spawn for entire game. And then I'm shocked at the result, because this KV-1 from spawn did 2000 damage. That really came as a shock. And here you can see me giving some award to my team, who really deserved it for helping red team, you know, farming free XP. So, and the rest of the scoreboard is, 10 shots, missed half of them, made 800 damage. 10 shots should be around 1,600 to 2,000 damage. So this is failed game. You can see at least I spotted 7 tanks, which is a minimum. And that's it. Minitel Rose, and sometimes being a pacifist really sucks. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.